Once upon a time, the thought of a Manchester United team without Wayne Rooney in that starting 11 was literally impossible. If you go back to the times when we faced Bayern Munich in the Champions League, and he was such a crucial player, and he got injured, away at Bayern Munich just before the second leg, and everyone's thinking, what's going to happen? He came back from his injury early, scored goals at Old Trafford, and he showed how important he was to his Manchester United team. Yes, we eventually got knocked out thanks to an Iron Robin volley in that game, but it was impossible, as I said, to think of a Manchester United side without Wayne Rooney in it when he's fit and ready. I don't think that is the case anymore, and I just want to explain my feeling. Everyone says I've got an agenda against Wayne Rooney. It is not the case. It's just me, as a fan, seeing what I'm seeing in front of my eyes. I feel that this season, Rooney could hold Manchester United back. And I just feel that that's been happening for quite a long time now. This season more than most, because of the players we've now got at our disposal. Jose Mourinho has had an excellent transfer window in this summer. He's brought in Eric Bailly, who looks like a superb defender. He's brought in Zlatan Ibrahimovic up front, a goal scorer, a real goal scorer. And he's got Henrik Mkhitaryan, one of the best wingers in the world. And you've also got Paul Pogba, one of the best central midfielders in the world as well. And then we've got Wayne Rooney. And we've got a formation that Mourinho has started to play with so far. He's played with 4-2-3-1. It's classic Mourinho. Did it at Chelsea, did it at Real Madrid. He's playing with two, not holding midfielders, but two very central midfielders, and not Wayne Rooney. Obviously, he was pushed into a central midfield position for England, and it's not his natural position. And you saw it against Bournemouth on the weekend. You saw Wayne Rooney playing in a number 10 role. Now, his skill set is suited to a number 10 role, but he's naturally a striker. He always has been a striker. And what I saw against Bournemouth, and what I have seen so many occasions when Rooney plays, is that he doesn't link up with the team as much as he used to. And I just feel that in that number 10 role, we've got Henrik Mkhitaryan and Juan Mata, two players who are more suited to that role. You've got Mkhitaryan, who offers real pace, real energy to and from. It's something that he was renowned for at Borussia Dortmund. Well, he was an engine. He would always go up and down, and something we desperately lacked was a bridge between that midfield and attack. Something that's exactly the role that Paul Pogba is going to play. So maybe when Pogba comes into the team for, say, Fellaini or for Herrera, he would probably bridge that gap more between the midfield and attack and make the runs from deep, because that's something that we were missing, and something that Mourinho has made clear in more than one occasion, that he wants his players, certain players, to be making those runs from deep. Now, Rooney did score against Bournemouth, but I thought it flattered to deceive. And it's just something I feel quite strongly about and have done for a long time. So I wanted to pose it to all of you directly in terms of, do you think that Wayne Rooney this season will hold Manchester United back if he is played week in, week out? Because I think Rooney should be treated like any other player, in that when he's on form, he's in that team. When he's not on form, he's not in that team. And people might come to me and say, look, Sam, Rooney scored against Bournemouth. What more do you want? Rooney's role in this team now is not to simply score goals. Rooney's role now, if he's going to play in that number 10 position, is to curate, to create, to help defend, to be more of an all-round game, not to simply score goals. That is Zlatan Ibrahimovic's job, which he did. He didn't play very well either. And when you look at Mourinho's, his buzzword is specialists. That's why he brought in Mkhitaryan. That's why he brought in all of his signings, because he had them for specific reasons, for specific profiles. And I just don't think Rooney is a specialist in any of his positions anymore. As I've said previously, he's not going to be our first choice striker. He's behind Ibrahimovic and Rashford. He's not our first choice number 10. He's behind Mata and Mkhitaryan. And he's not our first choice central midfielder, because he's not a central midfielder. So I feel that wherever Rooney gets played this season, he's not going to be our first choice. And I don't want to see him picked by default because he's captain or he's Wayne Rooney. He should be picked on form. And I just think at the moment, especially at the moment, he's going to be holding us back more than he's going to be helping us. Let me know in the comments below whether you think this is a fair argument, and give me your argument in the comments as well. I'm sure there's going to be lots that disagree with me, but I'm sure there's going to be plenty who agree with me as well, because from what I am watching as a fan, Rooney is going to hold us back this season, because I don't feel that Rooney is a specialist in any of those positions, and I think we do have better players at our disposal now to use in our starting 11 than Wayne Rooney in either number 10 or up front. Let me know your comments. As I said, drop a like on the video as always. Subscribe to United People's TV if you're new, and we'll see you all very, very soon. Take it easy.